stage of the Hannah Theater in Cleveland, Texaco service stations and dealers from coast to coast present the Fire Chief Quartet. Don Voorhees in the Fire Chief Band. Graham McNamee. And Ed Wynn, the Fire Chief. Well, thank you. Well, tonight, Graham. Yeah? Tonight, the program's going to be different as usual. Well, Chief, they've been saying for a long time that prosperity was just around the corner. Yeah. But Roosevelt claims that prosperity is here. I guess it is here, Graham. Yeah. Show you my tough luck, now I'm around the corner. Chief, some people say things would be better if we recognize Russia. Well, the things, my goodness, Graham, the way things are right now, I can't even recognize America. Well, don't you think prohibition has been a success, Chief? Well, I'll tell you, Graham, I listened to my uncle on that subject, you know. Yeah? Yes, my uncle... doesn't your uncle think prohibition's a success? Oh, yes. When he's drunk, he thinks it's a success, Graham. But when he's sober, he don't. Well, what's he got to say about it, Chief? Well, he claims the most unusual thing, Graham. Yeah? My uncle claims that the states on the east and the west coast are so wet, you know, that they don't even know where the ocean stops. Chief, have you anything against prohibition? Well, I only have one thing against prohibition, Graham. What is it? Well, nowadays, if two people want to take a drink to cement their friendship, they have to order, you know, a couple of glasses of concrete. That's what I don't like about it. Well, Chief, take a man like your uncle. Wouldn't he be satisfied with 3% beer? Oh, I should say he would be, Graham. If the other 97% was alcohol. Well, anyway. Well, anyway, no matter what, that cures me. I'm through. What's the music going to be? Well, I'll tell you, Graham. We're speaking of liquor, so we'll play the new drinking song. What is it? The title of it is My Blue Heaven. Graham. Did you get a car yet? No, Graham, no. But I traded my horse with another man yesterday. Yeah? Yeah, you know why, Graham? What? Well, my horse kept falling down every time I rode him, you know. I didn't think the trade would go through at first. Because the man insisted on trying my horse out, you know. Well, what'd you do, Chief? Oh, I let him ride it. You know, I let him try it out. Why not? But the horse fell down a couple of times with a man on him, too. And the man traded horses with you anyway, Chief? Yeah, well, that's the same thing, Graham. The man said that my horse had a better style of getting up off the ground. Oh, boy. That's the radio symbol of Texaco Fire Chief Gasoline. Well, it frightens the life out of me. It comes so fast. Well, that's it. That's it, Chief. Texaco Fire Chief Gasoline means speed, power, action. In the tank of any car, it's a real He-Man's gasoline. He-Man. Don't forget to see women, Graham. Don't forget to... Well, all the ladies are using it too, Chief. They know a real buyer when they see it. Why, Graham? Do you have special sales like on Mondays? No, Chief, not at all. It's a real bargain every day of the week. Oh. Think of it. Quick-starting Texaco Fire Chief surpasses the highest government specifications for emergency fuel. I will think of it. Yes, at a price of ordinary gasoline. Yes. Now, Chief, don't forget to tell your uncle about that. Oh, Graham, I agree with everything you say. But it's that darn siren I object to. It frightens my uncle just the same, but it frightens him worse than it does me. Every time it blows, it frightens. Well, how's that, Chief? Well, I'll tell you why he gets so frightened, my uncle. He's a strange man. His first wife, you know, ran away with a fireman on a fire engine. Yeah. And every time my uncle hears the siren blow, he gets frightened and he hides. He's afraid the fireman's bringing his wife back, you know. The title of it is When Ignorance is Blisters. And when the tape rises on the opera, Graham, right away you see the hero. Good. He is a country boy and wears celluloid colors. And he flares up at anything. Now, his father raises cotton in the South, you know. The young hero, as the tape rises, rushes into the house and he says, Father, what shall I do? I have just found 2 boll weevils in the cotton. What did the father say? The father said, my son, of 2 weevils, always choose the lesser. The son says another thing, Father. I noticed on the plantation was that one of the gum trees was heaving. The father says, you are very observing, son, and for being so conscientious, I am going to make you a present of a new stuffed hat. And the boy said, that's what I like about you, Dad. You always make your presents stuffed. Wait a minute. Go ahead, Steve. Wait a minute. Go ahead. I'm only starting. The devil. Now, listen to this. The father said, very good, son. You keep working hard, and remember this. The devil finds work for idle hands. Good advice. The son says the devil finds work for idle hands. Then they ought to get him to run this country. Hey, wait a minute. now, you'll fall over with the next one. Wait, when you're gone, the father said, son, you look as if you've been crying. And the boy said, I'll tell you why, Father. I read a book last night with the saddest ending. And the father said, what book was it? And the son said, your back book. Wait a minute, wait. No! The father said, son, have you been drinking? And the son said, yes, Father. I drink liquor for medicinal purposes. The father said, are you sick? The son said, yes, I'm sick of prohibition. Wait a minute. The father said, you're going to be a politician someday, but you must not talk that way about our country. Do you realize in Russia that they are paying men with meat instead of money? And the son said, paying them with meat, why they do the same thing right in this country. He said, everybody I know had chops in their salary. Play that, dog. and he's out of work. So he decides to get married. He's in love with a girl who has had her face lifted so often, she makes up a kneecap. Wait a minute. Wait, he takes her a present. He buys her a coat. It's made of 6 furs. Did you ever hear that, Graham? 6 furs. 6 furs, yeah. And he says to her, dear, this coat is 6 furs, and it comes from Australia. What do you think she said? She sees that seems... What'd she say? He said, that seems perfect. Wait a minute. So, he says, now let's go to a movie for a little pleasure. Well, you hear this, Graham? Yeah. He says, not tonight, dear. I have indigestion, and I must take some business. And he said, well, then I agree with you. Business before pleasure. She is wondering, you know, how to get this boy to propose to her. And she gets an idea. She throws pepper right in his face. And it brings him to his knees. Well, that was kind of something. Now the boy, you see. The boy, he speaks of love. Just as the girl's father comes in the room, the hero jumps to his feet. He says to the father, he said, I was proposing to your daughter. I guess all men, when they propose, look stupid. Well, the father said, well, they are. Wait a minute, man, wait. The father said to his daughter, I have come to say goodbye. I am going to meet your mother in Mexico. And the hero says, oh, Mexico. Do you wanna? And the father says, no, but I have to. Wait, man, stay with us. Come on. Oh, the last scene of the opera, Graham, shows the couple married, and they're walking down the street. And the strange bulldog, this is very sad. All of them end that way, you know. The strange bulldog jumps up and bites the hero. So a policeman comes over to the wife and says, why didn't you grab that dog by the collar and hold him back from biting your husband? And the wife says, well, when we were first married, we agreed not to hold anything back from each other. And the hero dies, Graham, at the finish of the opera. The hero dies from the dog bite. And the wife says, well, at last I am contented. That is the first time I knew positively where he was going. Why not? because of one thing. What's